Welcome guys to this brand new video series called Film Conspiracies, where we delve into some conspiracies relating to movies, TV, and we'll even cover some books, I'm sure. Basically, it's where I either debunk or confirm some theories or rumors or conspiracies surrounding movies. The best example I can give is the one that we're just about to jump into, and that is the supposed Munchkin who hung himself on the set of The Wizard of Oz and was apparently even captured on film in one of the scenes. So yeah, we're going to be diving into that very shortly. But since this is a new video series, I am going to ask you guys to leave me some feedback on what I can do differently, feedback on how I can change my presenting style and stuff like that, and if you want to see this video series come back. So please let me know down in the comments below, and if for any point of this video you liked it, make sure to leave a like, and if you're new here, maybe even subscribe. But anyways, let's just get into this. Supposedly, during the filming of The Wizard of Oz, the little people who played the Munchkins were treated so poorly and or abused to the point where many of them completely hated their jobs and thus their lives. This, according to internet lore, led to a rather unfortunate tragedy where one of the Munchkin actors supposedly took their own life. This alone could potentially sound believable, as we all know the 30s weren't exactly the most politically correct times, and we've all heard about how exploitative Hollywood can be. According to this legend though, the Munchkin that took their own life was spotted on screen during a scene. Believable story aside, there is a rather disturbing video online. I will now play said clip, and viewer discretion is advised. So there it is, plain as daylight. Someone hanging in the background of the clip. Disturbing, tragic, heartbreaking. While it's easy to see this video and get freaked out, please, let's just take a minute to think about this logically. First, would a production company such as MGM allow such a take to make it into the final cut? No, of course not. If there was such a tragedy on set, there is no way it could slip through the cracks and make it into the final product. It's just not how movie making works. Secondly, according to multiple sources, the Munchkins weren't even on set for this shoot, as all the Munchkin scenes were filmed much later, meaning there would be literally no reason for one of them to be hanging around on stage. Furthermore, looking into more high quality versions of the movie, we don't see a hanging body at all. We simply see a large bird. Even looking at the oldest versions available, we can see a bird. Now, you could easily explain this away with a conspiracy theory, saying that they accidentally left the body in there for a few copies and that once they realized their mistake, they tried their best to cover it up. But honestly, there's no evidence apart from this one clip, and it's incredibly low quality and it looks kind of suspicious. How so? Well, honestly, just taking a look at this, it looks like a quick and dirty edit. Reviewing it myself, the mass suddenly grows in size between frames, and the tracking is seemingly kind of bad. It kind of just looks like they've just tried to paste over the bird that was there. So in my opinion, is it fake? Yes, it is fake. On the 26th of July 1974, a female body was discovered in the Race Point Dunes, Provincetown, Massachusetts. The body was found on top of a beach towel with a pair of jeans and a blue bandana sitting under her head. According to police, there was no sign of a struggle, and they say that's likely due to the victim knowing the perpetrator. The police really struggled to find any evidence. There was no identification on the body, no missing persons matching her description, there was no DNA, nothing. There were two leads, however, that ended up going absolutely nowhere. Truly disheartening and devastating. The case went cold despite multiple reopenings, but nothing new was ever found. Jaws. One of the most iconic movies of all time, a true masterpiece that has been watched hundreds of millions of times. And well, with millions upon millions of people watching a movie, sometimes someone will see something that others missed. In this case, Joe Hill, the son of Stephen King, believe it or not, spotted something rather interesting. Watch this clip. Did you notice anything? It's hard to see, honestly. It's over in a second, but let me zoom in here. That looks like a positive match to our Jane Doe from Provincetown. Wait a second, where was Jaws filmed? Just an hour away in the same state, filmed a few months before she was found. This could be absolutely nothing, or it could be our murder victim. Really, there is no way to know. Although it's unlikely, it could potentially provide a valuable detail that could lead to an identification of this poor victim, and potentially even help find the murderer. This link was made in 2015 and nothing has come from it. If you have any information, please contact the applicable authorities. Though I would love to have a definite as to if this theory is correct or not, I literally have no way to prove it either way, and I'm also covering this for even more awareness. This is a pretty widespread case, but you know, for the 1 in a billion chance that somebody with information stumbles upon this video, please contact the police. Time travel is one of those things we all dream about being able to do. Whether you want to change something you've said or completely alter history, we've all thought about tampering with time. But what if it wasn't just fiction? What if it was reality? In the 1928 Charlie Chaplin film The Circus, there is a scene where we can see an elderly lady seemingly talking into a mobile device. Here is said footage. Interesting, isn't it? Could this lady be a time traveler? Could this be evidence for tampering with time? Okay, the simple question has to be asked. If this is a mobile phone, how does it have reception? And also, what use do you have for a mobile phone? If you're a time traveler, I would assume you would have more advanced technology than something from the current era. I think it's just a case of humans seeing something they recognize and just assuming that it is that thing. Humans are known for pattern recognition, and I think this is just a clear case of that. In short, it's a hearing aid.